Hey Steven, this is my first post ever. I happen to do a Magic Burning Inquiry Waste Not deck. The only difference is from the modern version that most people are running is I'm not running hollow ones, so that maybe that's something that you want to splash in here. But this was originally a deck idea that I made 5, 6 years ago, and it was such a great, fun little homebrew. I decided to make a budget version of that. So as you can see, I've got 4 versions of Burning Inquiry in here, a couple waste knots, Ski the Goblin so that he comes back to your hand and you can sack it easily. The Prize Amalgam inside the yard with Gravecrawler is a wonderful little combo. You got the Simian Spirit Guide so that you could potentially go off turn 2. Crypt Champion to bring back all your fun stuff. And then your finishers are Extractor Demon and Gurtland Angler. We do have some fun things in the sideboard. Dream Salvage, which I really, really like. You'll see that go off right away in this first game. Fleshbag Marauder to get rid of things. Wistful Thinking gets rid of 4 of their cards. So let's see how it works. Yeah, we got the Dream Salvage for 4 cards right off the bat. Seems pretty good. Start playing some of these fun cards. Make them discard a card with Rotting Rats, then Burning Inquiry, making the Dream Salvage 4 cards that I just got. And that trigger happens 4 times, so you're just kind of waiting. Looking at my yard, looks pretty good. So we're going against blue-white splash green control, and he's running enchantments to make his creatures huge and unblockable. But I don't mind blocking with the Rotting Rats because why not? It in the yard is just as potent, and I don't know if you checked my yard out, but I've got Prize Amalgam in the yard, which comes out for free when I do some shenanigans. So basically bring out a Gravecrawler, Thought Scour, hopefully get another Amalgam in the yard. I'm just waiting on this guy. He was complaining that my internet was bad, and my internet's fine. Target yourself with Thought Scour, which is a little bit different from most Thought Scour decks. I like using the graveyard as an extension of my hand. Let's play a swamp so I can do Raven's Crime and potentially get another card, but first let's do this shenanigans. Bring back all of these guys. I got haste on the Rotting Rats. Just swing in because why not? Watch all the triggers happen. Discard land because I got tons of land. Raven's Crime, I should be able to do that once or twice. Really punish him. Oh, I should have Raven's Crime there. That was a misplay on my part. I was going for board control, not... Yeah, I think the Raven's Crime was the play, unfortunately. And I didn't even swing in, because, like, figured getting a couple Prize Amalgams was probably more worth it for me. I'm at 20 life, he's at 20 life, but I've got a really nice board state for how early in the game this is. And this guy is not liking my discard. So now he puts another thing on his flyer. He's getting 4 life a turn. Seems pretty good. Wow, I definitely misplayed that. Should have kept the black mana open for Raven's Crime. I think I even say that here. I'm like, Whoa, misplay. Swing in, try to get some damage off. They're gonna lose. I'm gonna lose some of my creatures, but that's fine. These things all come back from the yard, and if they don't have graveyard hate, it's like, oh, I see why I didn't Raven's Crime him. He dumped his hand. So yeah, that's why I misplayed last turn. I should have Raven's Crimed him and got a free zombie. But actually I would have gotten a draw because it was the gift that kept him alive for another turn. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really hurt me. He's got a card in hand. Raven's Crime him. Seems good. Get a zombie or ooh, extra land. Why not? I'll take that in hardcast Extractor Demon. No, keep the black open. There you go. I figured it out. There you go. Keep the black open. Always keep the black open. This deck revolves around black. Black Mischief. You gotta use those swamps to your advantage. So this deck is super cheap online. Besides, I think the Burning Inquiry and the Gravecrawler is the only thing that's relatively expensive. Everything else in here is super cheap. You can get this for probably 30 bucks online. And I had so much fun playing this guy. Yeah, take one of my Gravecrawlers. I do not mind. All that does is put more triggers on the stack, dump more cards in the yard. Why not? More Gravecrawlers, more fun shenanigans. Gravecrawler coming back. Prize Amalgam coming back. This guy's like, what is going on here? He just kind of waits for a second, doesn't do anything. Gives me the turn. I mean, this is the play. I should have kept the black open, but Extractor Demon for lethal. And I think the only other misplay that I had was not tapping with both these creatures. I pressed OK. See, look at one of my creatures went back. It's really odd. I tried to like take that back. I was like, I attacked with everything. I'm going to go back. The buttons on the bottom, you can press no. And then you can press undo, because I should have attacked with everything. But regardless, I had lethal for sure. But he realizes that my graveyard shenanigans was just going to be too strong. Even with his lifelink, he would have been able to swing and tap his creature and been completely vulnerable. I think I even milled him a little bit here too, because I was like, I'm getting close. Once you get to about 10 cards in your library, you want to start hitting the opponent. But yeah, I had lethal here. The machine just kind of messed up and said that I didn't attack with one of my amalgams, which was not the case. This guy just is freaking out. I think he's trying to think of ways that he can get lethal on me. So he has definitely 7 in the air that he can do. And that's the only thing he's got. So he lets me do my little shenanigans. Triggers, triggers. All sorts of triggers. Yes, I'm going to start milling you because I'm at 15. Yes, we'll use this ability. We're going to start milling ourselves and milling you. Funeral Charm in the yard now. And I think this is where he just kind of waits. Yeah, this guy literally just waits the whole rest of the time because he knows I have it. Yeah. Yeah, the rest of this video is pretty boring because the guy just kind of waits. He basically gets really salty and drops, but that's fine. That's part of magic. I know how that works. And I don't know. I don't really know whose deck was better per se. I just had a good turn 2, and I just kept the ball rolling. And then once I got that graveyard shenanigans going, it's pretty much game. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, don't be afraid to subscribe or add me on MTGO Online. I'm Dart Strife, and I'm very new to Steam It, so hopefully you'll see more plays of mine. Thanks.